Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our MTV show. I hope you enjoy it today. Thank you for being here. We have a fresh designer over here. His name is Abdoulaye. Abdoulaye, please tell us about yourself.
Oh, my name is Abdoulaye. I'm a French designer. I design clothes. I started my designing career in France. I design under the name of many celebrities. And I'm going to name a few of them that you guys might know. Like Jean-Claude Gaultier, like Louis Vuitton, just to name a few of them.
Why did you become a designer?
Why I became a designer is simple, you know. Well, growing up, I watched a lot of shows. As you know, France is recognized as the capital of love. It's also a capital focused on fashion, art, and gastronomy. So when I was growing up, I watched a lot of those big names, such as Louis Vuitton, such as Coco Chanel, such as Gaultier, and those, they impacted me. So that's how I started, you know, thinking about doing design.
How do you feel about the day chosen for
Oh,
this event?
my goodness. As you know, like they said, the future belongs to those who think about the beauty of dream. So this is a dream who came true. I never thought I'm going to be today standing in a red carpet presenting an award and as the designer for those big celebrities such as Cardi B or other celebrity that is here. So this is a dream come true.
I'm so happy that you are here with us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, my name is Sofia Vergara. I'm from Barranquilla, Colombia. Woo! Colombia! Woo! And I'm making a lot of money now, okay? You know, so I'm going to be in December in Colombia. So, papi, you can ask Santa for your donkey that you always want to. Can I say it in Spanish because he doesn't speak English?
Oh, Sophia, you know,
Okay.
we have to, the time is ticking, so let's start.
Just 5 seconds, 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I give you
Okay.
5 seconds.
Papá, voy a ir en diciembre a Colombia. Le voy a comprar su burrito que siempre ha querido, ¿ok? So, pídalo a Santa Claus. Okay. I'm so excited that tonight we're going to present.
I am too.
Who is going to be the first one? Cardi B. Woo! Tell us about the dress, please.
Oh, look at this dress. This is beautiful. Look at those furs. Shiny. They are really shiny. This, you know, it's called, those furs is called sequin.
What about the gold color? What does that mean?
Oh, the gold color represents, this is hope, you know. And
You have a lot of money?
Yes.
That's a representation.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Money.
okay, it represents hope, it represents riches. And also, if you look at those sequins, what is called sequin? Say sequin, you see.
See. Can you repeat again?
Sequin.
Sequin?
Oh,
Is that wrong?
no, it's wrong. Sorry, I'm
Can
gonna
you
have
repeat
to.
it again, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to correct you.
Okay.
Sophia, you said sequin.
Sequin.
So sequin is a type of shiny pearl, you know. They represent liveness, they represent sparkle, and also they represent success.
Thank you so much. You look beautiful tonight. Thank you for being here.
Thank
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, with you,
Absolutely.
Big muscles.
Yes.
Look at his muscles. Okay,
Beautiful.
tell us about
So,
this outfit, please.
to be dressed like Marilyn Manson, you have to be dressing up as black. As you know, Marilyn Manson, that's the favorite color of Marilyn Manson. He
Yes, it is.
represents his songs and kind of the lyric song, that he always sings. And also, this is symbolized, he want to be only himself. He don't want to be nobody else. And, it's kind of just himself.
Can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
Are you married?
I'm not.
Oh my goodness! Why you always dress black?
It just represents kind of how I feel inside. I'm, kind of depressed, so I wear all black.
There you go.
Absolutely.
What about your makeup?
I love makeup. It really kind of brings out my inner femininity, so I can be both. I can be male and female. So
I love it.
thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Okay, let's see if you know who is this. It's an American actress, producer. She was the highest paid actress in 2010, 2014, and she was the most beautiful woman in 2015. Who is that? Do you know? Sandra.
Sandra. Hello.
So, Dulai, can you tell us about her dress, please?
Okay, this dress, look at this stunning dress. Look at the color. It's a skin color. And it's a plated dark skin color. And look at his sleeveless. He just matched the feet, matched the shoes. And what inspired her, what the dress means is like hope, and also is like the difficult road that she went through to get to success.
Is
So
this a skin snake?
Yeah.
Is that for real?
Yeah, no,
Is that real?
it is real.
It is real?
Yes,
How
it
many
is.
snakes did you kill to make this dress?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. You are killing
I
the
can
snakes?
tell you, yes.
So this kind of dress, they are expensive?
Very expensive. You
Like,
know.
how much?
I mean, you can look at around 50,000.
50,000? Wow. Wow. Let me tell you something, okay? I'm a designer too. And if you go to Kmart, you can dress yourself for $29.99
Oh,
and you
come
can look like $1 million.
So come on, Sophia.
Yeah.
You got the money,
That is
so.
too expensive. You can save money and
Okay.
help people that need
I'll
it.
keep that in mind.
People need
I'll
it.
keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Would like to introduce Vanessa. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, Sandra. How are you this evening?
I'm great. How are you? Thank you. I love your dress.
Thank you so much. So I have a couple questions to ask you.
Okay.
There's been rumors of a practical magic too. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I'm not allowed to speak on that. There's always all kinds of rumors going around, so we're asked to keep it tight-lipped, but you never know what's going to
Not
happen.
even a little bit.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I hear Bette Midler's here, and they're talking about Hocus Pocus. Maybe you can get the scoop on that.
I'll have to reach out to them.
Okay.
Okay, my second question is, what was it like working on Bird Box compared to your other movies?
It was so different, so different. The reason I actually took that role is because my kids were talking about how I don't do any family movies. And I guess I really hadn't since The Blind Side.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do one that was kind of scary, but not too scary, that my kids could watch as well. It was very different in the sense that a lot of it was just me. I didn't have other actors and actresses to speak back with a lot of times.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you did an amazing job with it. And
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and my third question is, how has parenthood been since you adopted your kids?
Oh wow, parenthood has been so amazing. I just wanted really to send a message to the world. I wanted to be a mom my whole life. I grew up with an amazing mom and wanted to be a mom as well. As a lot of people know, the time of my adoption of Louis, my son, I was married. We entered into it together and that didn't work out. But just so everybody knows that you can adopt whether you are single or married. You don't have to have a man. You can raise kids all by yourself.
That's right, and you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, you have a good evening.
Thanks,
and
you
I'll
as
catch up
well.
with you later.
Thank you.
Hi, J-Lo. How are you? You're looking good tonight. Thank you. So, how was it filming Hustlers?
Oh, good question. That was really a trip. But
Because
luckily,
you had to learn the pole dancing.
Yes, but luckily my instructor Johanna was there to help me and lead me through the way. I also had to learn how to walk in pleasers, which was something really difficult.
I bet.
But now I kept a pair for myself.
Good.
But I also had to build my upper body, but as well my.
Well, you're looking amazing.
Thank you. My instructor was there to help me along the way.
Good. How are you and Eric Rodriguez doing?
Oh my God, I'm in love. We're doing great.
You guys look
Yes.
amazing
Thank
together.
you,
Are you
thank
planning
you.
a wedding?
Yes, we are. I actually left them planning it at home. We're gonna get married here in the Bahamas. We're doing great. Nothing too big. We're leaving it simple, but so in love. I want to spend the rest of my life with him and my children.
Well, we can't wait to hear all the wedding details.
You're invited.
I better be. How do you feel about performing with Shakira during the 2020 Super Bowl?
I'm super excited. Her and I work really well together. We have a great performance coming along. She's great. She's a good time.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be performing a new song.
Well, I
so-
can't wait to hear it.
Hope you guys enjoy
I'm
that.
sure we will. Well, you have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Hi, Selena. How are you this evening? You look beautiful. Will there be a new album coming out soon?
Yeah, actually, I just released one a couple weeks ago.
What's the name of it?
It's True Dream.
Oh.
And then, actually, a few songs are on the top charts right now, so I'm really excited for that.
Well, I can't wait to hear the album.
Thank you. It's really new, something different, so if you guys haven't checked it out, you guys should.
We most definitely will.
Thank you.
How do you feel about all the controversy with 13 Reasons Why?
Well, actually, there's going to be controversy on anything anyone does. But I think this was a passionate project of mine since I was young. So I think that actually with all this mental health that I've been having problems recently, I think that filming 13 Reasons Why was actually like a way for me to escape from all that. Yeah, and I think that's...
Well, you're doing great. You're strong, you know.
Yeah.
I see your videos all the time on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm
you're doing
overcoming that.
amazing. You're
Yeah.
very strong.
Thank you.
And then my last question.
Okay.
How do you feel about Justin Bieber's new marriage to Hailey Baldwin?
Well, actually, I think he hasn't really changed much since his marriage. But I'm really glad that I don't have to deal with it. That's off my shoulders.
That's true.
But Haley, keep your hands out of my hands.
Oh.
Selena, not on TV.
Well, thank you guys, and that's our people that I'm interviewing tonight, and you guys have a great evening.
start.
Hurry, at prices this low, out of supply won't last. Okay. Big Bob's Beef Jerky and Spicy Pickle Emporium. Big Bob's Beef Jerky and Spicy Pickle Emporium. Big Bob's Beef Jerky and Spicy Pickle Emporium. Hi, I'm Big Bob, President and CEO of Big Bob's Beef Jerky and Spicy Pickle Emporium. Due to a shipping error, I am now currently overstocked on beef jerky and spicy pickles, and I am passing the savings on to you. Oh God, make a splash at your office Christmas party. Serve them to mourning family members at your grandmother's funeral. Give them out to homeless people. Hey, just because they're homeless doesn't mean they don't deserve to experience the pleasure of Big Bob's Beef Jerky and Spicy Pickles. They're great for any occasion, no matter what your beef jerky and spicy pickle needs may be. So come down to Big Bob's Beef Jerky and Spicy Pickle Emporium near I-240 in Western, along the service road. We are right behind Christie's Toy Box. Hurry, at prices this low, out of supply won't last. Okay. Big Bob.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. You gon' sip the cards like it's your birthday. And you gon' out of football, mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel more, I'm gonna have a sex, I ain't gonna make it love. So come give me a hug. You need to get me
Okay, this year we're going to present the two best hip-hop albums of the year that we come into conclusion. Me and Nikki here, you know, we're both from the, you know, New York.
Hey, Nikki!
New York in the building. And so our first album that we came up with, where the hip-hop collective, the whole mindset of this whole rap thing, was a guy from the West Coast. A lot of you may know him as K-Dot, a.k.a. also known as Kendrick Lamar. And this album that we're reviewing today is going to be To Pimp a Butterfly. Now, from the beginning, the sounds from this album, you hear a little bit of funk from George Clinton. You also hear the funk elements from the track with Wesley's Theory. And then you also hear some funk elements in King Kunta to more of a jazzier sound, which he also has in the album, like For Free and then Mortal Man. Nikki?
So, what I want to know is, what made you pick this album right here?
Well,
like, do you think he's more lyrical? Do you like the beats?
Of course, because he sounded Dre. I mean, I'm with Dre, he's with Dre, he's lyrical, I'm lyrical, so, I mean, we're both with Aftermath, so.
So, what two songs would you pick?
My two songs that I picked off top was Mortal Man, and mainly why it's Mortal Man is because he talks about how people should be their own leaders. And instead of,
I can dig that.
yeah, I mean, it was pretty dope idea, you know, being your own leader instead of relying on somebody else like the greats, Malcolm X, Martin Luther, Marcus Garvey, you know, people like that. But then also what I liked in it is that he painted a sense of humanism with them. And so that's one of the songs that I gravitated to. It had a nice percussion in it, and then the end of it, it had a nice saxophone played by Kamasi Washington, which is a very, very dope jazz musician up and coming out of the LA scene if you want to check him out also. The other song that I also was gravitating to was Mama. You know, what'd you think about that one? Was you feeling it?
To be honest, nah. That wasn't me. Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Well, for me.
Yeah, why was you feeling it? Because I don't.
Well, to me, Mama, you know, it represented, you know, how he did a metaphor between, you know, how he talks about his fame when he first gets into the money, you know, aspect, and he feels like he knows so much in life, but then he realizes that he doesn't know anything, and he And so he realizes that when he goes back to Africa, he ends up going back home, and he realizes that he didn't know anything. He doesn't know his culture. He doesn't know his language, or anything like that. So what did you like from the album To Pimp a Butterfly, Nikki?
To be honest with you, To Pimp a Butterfly ain't for me.
What? It sounds like
My
this is
album
flat
was-
out hate.
No, I mean Kendrick Lamar cool, but this one I wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
Mine was Damn.
Damn?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was feeling that album.
Okay.
That one I could ride with.
More kind of litty, more songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got love, you got everything
Okay,
all in the
okay.
mix.
I agree with you.
I could ride to that.
Now, did you like the fact on that album how if you listen to the end is actually the beginning and the beginning is the end of the album?
Yeah, I'm not down with all that.
Okay,
All that.
okay. It was too
How
much
you go to,
thinking.
yeah.
Well,
You
see,
go
that's
to
what we
from the
need.
beginning
He's
to the
pushing
end
the
and
culture
all that.
forward, though. Nick,
Yeah,
he's pushing it
I
forward.
understand all that, but you shouldn't have to think that hard when you listen to the music. You know, listen, you either vibe with it or you don't vibe with it. You
I
know?
get that.
Okay.
All right. So,
What's your second top?
my
album?
second top album, which is a weird surprise for me, but he's with, Kanye, and, who really cares about Kanye, especially everything he going through right now. He flip-flopping,
Kanye's pretty
don't know
weird.
if he
He's
want to be
pretty weird.
saved or out here messing with, I'm going to keep it PG, though.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we got kids.
Yeah, we got kids.
Okay.
But, it's Kid Cudi. He signed to Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi signed to Kanye's label. And the first album that he dropped was Man on the Moon. And a lot of you may know Kid Cudi from his breakout hit, Day and Night.
Yeah, that's probably the only one I listen to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, but the sound was just so much different.
Yeah.
It had a different sonics.
Yeah.
But the overall album was just a good positive positive sound. Whenever you're going through something in life and life literally beats you up, you play this album, it uplifts you.
You know what? I'm gonna go home and play it tonight.
You should.
Just because you said that.
You should.
But Day and Night, I can rock to.
All right. Well,
But the rest of the album, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't make me write you on IG and
Nah,
say it
you
was
ain't gotta
trash.
check. You ain't
Don't
gotta
make me-
check my G card on that.
I'm a troll. I'm a troll like you be trolling. You know.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm the king of trolls, so
I
nobody
know.
can troll me.
Oh no. Oh no, we're supposed to hand off to the.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, we're supposed to do that.
Okay, so now we're just gonna hand it out to Emmanuel.
I'm now going to introduce Britney Spears to give her the Icon Award. Oh, okay. There you go.
This is so awesome! Thank you so much. I'm so happy right now. I just want to thank my record company, Jive Records, and Max Martin, and this is a dream come true. And I just want to tell you, thank you all so much. I love my fans, and I love my beautiful, sweet family, and I want to say thank you to God and all of you to follow your dreams. And thank you again.
Is your turn? Is your turn, listeners? Hold on.
introducing Post Malone, who's going to present the Pop Award.
Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Ariana Grande. And our winner is Justin Bieber.
Thank you. I'm not surprised by this one. Obviously, one of my competitors got their fame from a Nickelodeon show, and one got their fame from a Disney show. So, it's obvious who's going to win. But I would just like to thank Usher for helping me start my career, and obviously Will Smith. He's my oh, no, that's 50, sorry. Now me and Will, we talk on the phone every day, and he's kind of got me to this point. So I know everyone, there's a big go-around about Selena being here, but lots of my exes could be in the audience, you never know. But I actually want to thank my wife, my new wife, Haley. She couldn't be here tonight. Thank God, because me and Selena have plans later. So, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you all. I'm here to present the Country Music Artist of the Year.
I love you, Blake!
It came down to Taylor Swift, Luke Bryan, and Dan and Shay. It was a pretty close one, but I'm pretty sure I know who the winner is. It's Taylor Swift. Come on down.
Can't thank you guys enough. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you to my mom and my brother who are here tonight and who are supporting me every step of the way. Shout out to my 3 cats, Benjamin, Meredith, and Olivia Swift. They are always supporting me at home and mentally. They're the cutest things ever. I wish I had a photo of them, but just take my word on it. They're super cute. Shout out to all my ex-boyfriends for supporting me and inspiring me to write all of my best music. I guess the best way to write good music is to get your heart broken, so thank you. Before I leave tonight, I just want to let everybody know that there's going to be people out there who don't support you and who will bring you down for what you do and probably even take credit for some of your best music, but don't let those people get you down, and take credit for all of your work, and you can experience successful moments like this. So thank you guys.
Yeah! Yo! Woo! Hey, the nominees for Hip Hop: Drake with Money in the Grave, Lizzo with True Hearts, and Cardi B with I Like It. And the winner is Cardi B! Congratulations!
Mono, like, yes.
diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than jets. But nothing in this world that I like more than checks. All I really wanna see
This is a winner.
I don't really
This
need
song
to be
here,
extra.
it's a winner. Okay?
Get rich or die trying.
Bands in the
What?
I got bands.
I want to
in the
thank all of you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me. I want to dedicate this award to my baby, my little baby Culture, who could not be here tonight. Her father, Offset, has stayed home with her. I do want to thank my husband for all of the support and the encouragement. Without him, this would be very difficult to be here with the baby and everything. I also want to thank the fans, because without the fans, we wouldn't be here. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Wanna flex? Yes.
So are we doing the commercial now?
I'm trying to play it.
Okay.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Baby, Megan Mark, watching the game, having a buzz. What about you? Watching the game, having a buzz. Yo, what up? What's up? Yo, what's up? Yo, pick up the phone. What's up? What's up? Yo, pick up the phone. What's up? What's What?
What's up?
What's up, B? Nothing.
We're gonna present you.
You got that. I said you got that.
And now we're about to transition to the movie awards with Marilyn Manson presenting the drama. Come on, honey. Yeah, come squeeze today.
Good evening, everyone. Drama is a genre of movie that captivates our black hearts and lifts our evil spirits. And tonight, our three nominees for Best Drama Picture are which one is first?
Do y'all want us to play them, or do you want to just play the winners? Play them all.
Just play the winner. Tonight, our three nominees for Best Drama Performance are Lady Gaga, A Star is Born, Cole Sprouse in 5 Feet Apart, and Anne Hathaway for Serenity. And after a close race and the votes are tallied, our winner is Lady Gaga, A Star is Born.
What you gonna sing?
Never. I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank Jesus and my parents. I wouldn't be here without them. I wish Bradley could be here. We're not together, but y'all don't even know about that. I am so proud to be a part of a movie that talks about mental health issues, and they are so important for actors because they're a big deal. And I love you guys so much, and thank you. left are gonna present the award for Suspense Movie of the Year. And the contestants are Sandra Bullock for Bird Box, Liam Neeson for Cold Pursuit, and Octavia Spencer for Mom. And the winner is Sandra Bullock for Bird Box.
Congratulations! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you guys. This does not ever get any less amazing, no matter how many awards I get throughout the years. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I have so many people to thank. First of all, thank you to my babies at home. I love them. They're my purpose for everything that I do. Thank you to the writers, the directors on our film. I like to thank the hair and makeup artists. They are really our sculptors, because you guys should see what I come in with, and they do amazing work. Thank you for the producers on our films, and thank you to the cameramen. There were a lot of tricky angles with the boats and the blindfolds, and that they really do amazing work. Thank you to everyone who voted, and this is just so amazing. Thank you all so much.
There is audio on that.
2. Play as an inkling, a humanoid squid, and use your ink to compete for control of the map. Use your special to turn the tide of battle. Or just use it to get a cool trick shot for Twitter. 4-on-4 combat means the map is almost never barren. Do you think you have what it takes?
Hello and goodbye, everyone. This ends the show.
2019 MTV Music Awards. After party at Club 50. Bring your women, bring your drinks. It's going down.
All drinks on 50.